The benefits of erect nipple sucking. Unlocking the intimate and sensual benefits of nipple stimulation. Nipple stimulation has been part of human sexual behavior for centuries, and for good reason. The nipples are one of the most sensitive areas on the body, and when stimulated can lead to increased pleasure and arousal. In recent years, many people have begun to explore the benefits of erect nipple sucking, a practice that can enhance sexual pleasure, intimacy, and overall well-being. Exploring the science behind nipple stimulation. The science behind nipple stimulation is fascinating. The nipple is packed with nerve endings that respond to touch, pressure, and temperature. When stimulated, the brain releases a rush of endorphins, which can create feelings of pleasure, relaxation, and even euphoria. In fact, the brain's response to nipple stimulation is similar to its response to genital stimulation, which is why many people find nipple play to be incredibly arousing. Interestingly, nipple stimulation can also have health benefits. Studies have shown that regular nipple stimulation can increase blood flow and promote breast health. It can also help with breastfeeding, as nipple stimulation can trigger the release of oxytocin, which is important for milk production and letdown. However, it's important to note that not everyone enjoys nipple stimulation, and some people may even find it uncomfortable or painful. It's important to communicate with your partner and make sure that any kind of sexual activity is consensual and enjoyable for both parties involved. How nipple sucking affects sexual arousal. Erect nipple sucking can be an incredibly sensual and erotic act. When the nipples are sucked, blood flow to the area increases, causing them to become erect and more sensitive. This can create intense sensations of pleasure and arousal. Additionally, since the nipples are connected to the same nerve pathways as the genitals, many people find that nipple stimulation can enhance their overall sexual experience. Furthermore, nipple sucking can also have health benefits. Regular stimulation of the nipples can help increase blood flow and promote breast health. It can also help with milk production in breastfeeding mothers. However, it's important to note that nipple stimulation should not be used as a substitute for medical treatment or breast exams. Engaging in nipple play with a partner can be a powerful way to enhance intimacy and connection. It requires a level of trust and communication between partners, as well as a willingness to explore and experiment. When done in a loving and respectful way, nipple sucking can deepen the emotional bond between partners and create a more satisfying sexual relationship. Furthermore, nipple play can also increase sexual arousal and pleasure. The nipples are highly sensitive erogenous zones, and stimulation can lead to intense physical sensations and even orgasm. Experimenting with different techniques such as licking, nibbling, or using toys can add variety and excitement to sexual experiences. It is important to note that not everyone enjoys nipple play, and it is crucial to always ask for and respect your partner's boundaries and preferences. Communication and consent are key in any sexual activity, including nipple play. It is also important to practice safe sex and hygiene as the nipples can be a source of infection if not properly cleaned and cared for. The psychological benefits of nipple stimulation. In addition to the physical benefits, nipple stimulation can have powerful psychological effects. For many people, nipple play can be incredibly relaxing and stress relieving. It can also be a way to explore and express one's sexuality and desires, leading to increased confidence and self-esteem. Furthermore, nipple stimulation has been found to release oxytocin, a hormone that is associated with feelings of love, bonding, and trust. This can lead to a deeper emotional connection between partners and an overall sense of well-being. Additionally, some individuals may find that nipple stimulation can help them to overcome past traumas or negative experiences related to their bodies. By engaging in consensual and pleasurable nipple play, they can reclaim their bodies and experience a sense of empowerment and healing. The relationship between nipple sensitivity and orgasm. Some people may find that nipple stimulation is not just a pleasurable act, but actually essential to achieving orgasm. This is because the nipples are connected to the same nerve pathways as the genitals, and their stimulation can enhance the overall sexual experience. Additionally, since nipple stimulation can create feelings of pleasure and relaxation, it can enhance one's ability to reach orgasm. However, it is important to note that not everyone experiences the same level of nipple sensitivity. Some individuals may find that their nipples are not very sensitive and do not contribute much to their sexual experience. On the other hand, some people may have extremely sensitive nipples that can be easily overstimulated and cause discomfort. It is also worth mentioning that nipple sensitivity can vary depending on a person's menstrual cycle, hormonal changes, and even certain medications. Therefore, it is important to communicate with your partner about what feels good and what doesn't, and to always prioritize consent and comfort during sexual activities. Different techniques for nipple sucking and their effect. There are many different techniques for ERICT nipple sucking, and each can create a unique sensation. Some people prefer a soft, gentle sucking, while others enjoy a more intense and hard sucking. Some people find that circular motions with the tongue or lips can enhance the pleasure, while others enjoy light nippling or pinching. The key is to experiment and find what works best for you and your partner. The health benefits of nipple stimulation. In addition to the sexual and emotional benefits, nipple stimulation can also have positive effects on overall health. Nipple play can increase blood flow to the breasts, which can help prevent breast cancer and promote breast health. Additionally, nipple play can be a way to relieve stress and tension, which can have a positive impact on overall well-being. Furthermore, nipple stimulation can also help with lactation. The stimulation of the nipples can trigger the release of oxytocin, a hormone that plays a crucial role in milk production. This can be especially helpful for new mothers who are struggling with breastfeeding. How to communicate your nipple play preferences with your partner. Communication is key when it comes to nipple play. It's important to talk openly and honestly with your partner about your desires, boundaries, and preferences. This can help ensure that both partners are comfortable and happy during the experience. Remember, everyone is different, so what works for one person may not work for another. When communicating your nipple play preferences, it's important to also discuss any potential triggers or sensitivities you may have. Some people may have past traumas or medical conditions that make certain types of nipple play uncomfortable or even painful. By discussing these things with your partner, you can avoid any unwanted discomfort or harm. Another important aspect of communication is consent. Both partners should give enthusiastic and ongoing consent throughout the experience. It's important to check in with each other and make sure that everyone is still comfortable and enjoying themselves. If at any point someone expresses discomfort or wants to stop, it's important to respect their boundaries and stop immediately. The do's and don'ts of safe nipple play. As with any sexual activity, it's important to engage in nipple play in a safe and consensual way. This means respecting your partner's boundaries and checking in regularly to ensure that they're comfortable. Avoid using teeth or nails during nipple play, as this can be painful and can cause injury. Additionally, be sure to keep the area clean and free from infection. It's also important to note that not everyone enjoys nipple play, and that's okay. If your partner expresses discomfort or disinterest in nipple play, it's important to respect their wishes and find other ways to pleasure each other. Communication is key in any sexual activity, and it's important to have open and honest conversations with your partner about what you both enjoy and what your boundaries are. Overcoming common myths and misconceptions about nipple stimulation. There are many myths and misconceptions about nipple play that can prevent people from exploring this pleasurable act. One common myth is that only women can enjoy nipple stimulation, when in fact both men and women